Okay, welcome to our PAMM system. So if you've never heard of what PAMM stands for, it's really simple. It's Percentage Allocation Management. Just a fancy word to have a master trading account connected to sub-accounts where you can have your own funds in a sub-account and the trades in the master get copied over to your sub, so that if 10% is made on the master account, 10% is made on your sub-account, however much funds you have in that account. So the key with a PAMM, if you've heard, first of all, most people that offer you a PAMM system, it comes down to the trader or the trading system on the actual account, right? So most people that I know have been screwed over by PAMM systems, and simply it's because either the trader wasn't as good as he thought he was, the system that they were using was just one of those free coded or $100 eBay trading bots that most people get involved with in the retail space, and they tend to blow up after a month or two, 6 months if you're lucky. So that's the key. The other thing is just brokers that in the past that promoted they were trading, but there wasn't actually real trading happening, and it was just set up to steal your funds. Simple as that. It was just a Ponzi scheme. There's some names that come to mind, but I won't go into that. So how we found our trader Yako, about 5-6 years ago, I met a friend of mine, Josh, from Canada, and we were just getting involved in the Forex space together. We were building business around the retail trading bots, and we traveled all over the world. Through that journey, networking with a lot of top people in different countries, Josh was introduced to this group out of Australia that ran a really large hedge fund. And he started working with them over the years and came across this trader Yako. And Yako was very unique and special because not only did he have decades of trading experience, but he actually had his own trading system that was 7 figures plus to develop. And then instead of just working at the large institutions like he started at, for example, in Canada, he managed the funds for the cargo fund in Canada. It was a $40 billion fund. And Yako was only making a small 6-figure salary, which is what traditionally banks, large hedge funds have done, is just give traders a small salary to manage their millions or billions of dollars. So at some point the trader starts to look at the profits in the system and realize I could be doing a lot better if I bring my system away from this company and go on my own. So that's what Yako did, and started offering it to high net worth individuals, himself, and has done really well. The last 7 years, he has a full track record. On average, return 60% a year. We'll include the full breakdown here below the video. And as you can see, there's some months where there's a loss. There's some months that are big months and others that are average. But if you take the long-term average, it's about 60% a year that he's been producing. So when we came to Yako, because of course Josh was working with him in the institutional side, so he was introducing large net worth clients to him, $250,000 minimum deposit to get into Yako's system. So when I went to Josh and said, Josh, we got this pioneer fund, we really need a top trader. Who have you met in the institutional world that you trust the most out of the years? And he said, hands down, Yako. Most people are complete garbage. So we got on the phone with Yako, explained to him that we could be the institution, I could be the high net worth client and open it up. And what I wanted to do is put it on a master account and then open it up to have all these sub accounts for everyone in the community that traditionally wouldn't be able to access this level of technology. And so luckily he was all for it. He thought it was a super cool idea. Really the first time it's ever been done that we're all aware of, institutional systems actually coming to retail. So that's really exciting, because if you're new to the Forex space, maybe you won't appreciate how much garbage is really out there and how much experience and how much money it takes trying all of these different avenues to finally get to this place that we actually have a solid system. Now again, Forex is a high risk, high volatility market, and you should never use funds that you can't afford to lose in any investment. But just realize it's high risk no matter how much track record we have. There's always that possibility that something crazy can happen in the market. And of course, Yako has extreme risk management to that even if something crazy does happen, we're not losing all of the funds. But just, of course, be smart and just use risk capital you can afford to risk. So he's done 60% a year over the years, and what we said to Yako is because the retail space, of course, people don't have 250,000, usually to invest. So I asked him if we could make it a little more aggressive, and we found a good middle ground where the average drawdown or loss on the account has been traditionally around 10%, 8 to 10%. So I said, well, we would be okay with doubling that, and have a 15 to 20% drawdown that would be okay, at the most. And so we agreed on that. He said it's really simple to double up the strategy. He just increases the size of the trade, and away we went. So we onboarded Yako. He's the one handling this master trader account. You can deposit with the broker, so it's your own separate sub account with the broker. Broker has nothing to do with us at this point. We just, after looking at all the options that we had to bring a PAMM system to the market, LQDFX was the top one that we could trust to move forward. We are currently also building our own brokerage in the background so that we can get to that next level of not even having to trust anyone, which is nice. But LQDFX is the system for now. You can deposit minimum of $500 and allow that system to begin working. So you'll find the instructions below. It's really simple. You create your account with LQDFX. You hook that account up to a sub account with the PAMM. There's a special link and a password that you'll see. And that's it. Allow the trader to do what his system does. So that's really exciting, and I'm looking forward to really showing the community how powerful that really is, because I know a lot of you have had experience with whether trading, maybe they're trading bots, different trading funds, different brokerages, different money programs, that say they're trading, and 99 times out of 100, in fact, I can't even give you one example of a successful one. So at this point, 100 out of 100 that I'm aware of have simply either been total scams or had good intentions, but ended up not being competent and ended up losing the money. So it's going to be exciting to have a trustworthy track for everyone, especially because of how much money just gets blown and wasted on all these different programs that people are trusting in that don't deliver. So that's our intention. Of course, anything can happen. Again, it's always a risk, but until we find something better that's as solid as we can get, I'm really excited to see everyone enjoy the results. So we'll see you on the next set.